Russell, how you feeling right
Oh,
now?
it felt great today. Yeah, just getting better every day. Guys did a great job making plays today. Um, a lot of touchdowns today, like a lot of good work today. Line did a great job. Just feel good.
Do you feel like you've gotten enough work here during this camp? I mean, you're a veteran. You've been through this.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working every single day. Even the days I was a little bit lighter in team, I was just getting all the fundamental work, and then obviously over the past 2 weeks, really been building up a lot more reps in the team drills and everything else. That's been great. Been full for the past several days and everything else. So feel really good. I'm ahead of schedule. Feel great, and just stay in the course.
So you like where you are in this process? Then?
Yeah, I do. The training staff's done a great job. Everybody who helps me out every day. Just it's a full team effort, and I'm just super grateful. Just got to continue to be smart. And we got hopefully a 20 or 21 game season. So hopefully that's the case.
Are you expecting to get the start on Saturday?
Say again.
Are you expecting to get the start on Saturday?
I'm just expecting to be great tomorrow. That's all I know. Just be great tomorrow. I'm doing everything I can to be ready to go. And it's coach's call, obviously, on if he wants me to play or not. But I'm just in the doctor's too. But just focused on just being great tomorrow.
Speaking of tomorrow, the joint practice, what's your experience with joint practices, and how do you kind of approach that tomorrow?
Yeah, I think the joint practices are great just because you get to see somebody different. It's another opportunity to compete and just get better and see and just learn a lot. Learn a lot what other teams doing well, what we can gain from that. Also, too, just to be us and compete and just to bring our best. And it's gonna be ups and downs and challenges like a normal game and everything else. And so it'll be fun. It'll be a fun day tomorrow.
When you out on the field hopping on one leg after the other after practice, is that just testing your calf strength? Is that something you do after every practice?
No, we're just building up every day. It's been good. I've got to run a good amount today. Been training like crazy. So just getting ready to roll.
Well, the guys talk about some of the bonding methods you use. They say you talk about current events with them, walking up to them, the linemen and everything. How much conscious effort do you put into that? How important?
I think it's conscious, but also just authentic bonding. Just the reality of just really talking to guys and seeing where they're from and their lives and getting to know them. Just having organic conversations, man. It's cool because being I still feel like super young, but being older one in the group, obviously, you've gone through so much, life experiences, so many highs, some tough lows, but you're able to overcome. And one of my favorite scriptures is James 1:2. It says, "Consider it pure joy when you go through trials and tribulations." So you're able to share those things with guys. You're able to talk about life, talk about family, and talk about what the game of football is like for playing for so long. I'm in my 13th year, so there's a lot of information and a lot of things you go through at the highest of the highs and some of the lows, but you get to gain all that information. And then obviously we get to talk about basketball and who's the best and all that stuff too. We have fun and talking about life and stuff like that.
Russell,
It's always Michael to me.
Russell, to that point,
and Kobe.
what have you learned about this team being out here?
Say again?
What have you learned about this team being out here?
What I've learned is what I already kind of knew, playing against the Steelers all these years, and their toughness, our mental fortitude. And we had 6 practices in a row. It's not normal in the National Football League anymore. And I think it's what it takes to be great. It's what it takes to win. It's what it takes to have that mentality and build those calluses, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and then that's what we're doing. And most importantly, what I've learned is just who the guys are. That's the best part. Just the teammates that we have, man. It's like it's just a lot of fun. All the way from Van Jefferson and his family and his his kids, all the kids he's got, and the inside jokes me and him have, to obviously GP and getting to know him, to some of the linemen as well. Guys like Dan Moore and just so many guys that have gone through stuff and. Getting to know Ken Heyward, and I got to do his podcast the other day, which was amazing, and just to be able to bond with him, a guy that's been at such an elite level, so high up for so many years, just so prestigious as a player and a person, as a man, hence why he won Man of the Year, and just to be able to talk about those moments. So that was cool, just too. So and then be able to sit down with Coach Tomlin, experience, get to learn his experience of why he became a coach and family, and it's just truly humbling every day to be around such good guys.
Russ, what's your approach on preseason games? Do you feel like you need to play, just being around for so long?
I feel like I always want to play, no matter what. I mean, anytime I can step between the white lines, I don't care if it's in the parking lot. I love playing the game, and so the reality is that I'm always ready to play. I want to be in the huddle with the guys. That's always coach's decision.
Russ, when we talked to George, he was very confident. Vertical scheming in his passing game opens up a lot. What can you say about how you guys are connected and how this offense opens up deeper pass?
Well, you saw today there's a lot of plays that down the field, guys making big-time plays in the intermediate and short game. Just there's so much that our receivers can do. We're really excited about who they are. It really all starts up front, you know. I think Coach Arthur Smith's given us a great chance to, you know, mix up the schemes and everything else. We got playmakers all over the field, got a lot of speed. And so these guys are really doing a great job working. And Coach Z's working these guys' butts off, and he's got them ready and learning everything every day. So we're going to get better. We haven't done anything yet. We're learning, and we know that. And we're going to stay humble and hungry and just keep working.
With playing in the preseason, how do you balance wanting to maybe knock the rust off your timing and taking live hits versus not wanting to aggravate the calf injury or wrist injury?
I don't play with fear. I never have. You play smart, just like a normal game. You know, you got to know when to get down, you got to know when to slide, you know, get out of bounds, all those things. But you know, like I said, it's my 13th year. I know, you know, kind of how to avoid certain things, you know, certain hits and all that. You got to be smart out there, but also too, you don't play scared. I don't strap on the pads and just get ready to go and play fearful. Anybody knows me, I don't think that way. So, you know, so I'll be ready to rock and roll if that's the case.
I saw Zach Frazier working together a little bit there at the end. How's your chemistry been with him? What is he like as a leader trying to take that, you know, that role?
Yeah, I think all of our centers are doing a great job. Honestly, I think all of them have done a really good job of communicating, a really good job of leading the huddle, in and out of the huddle. Just their ability to make it easier on the quarterback and us to make it easier on them. That bond. I think Herbert does a really good job of that. I think Ryan does a really good job of that. I think Spence does a good job when he's in there, Mason even. But I think Zach is a young rookie, and just seeing his ability to communicate, his ability to be just so hyper-focused. You know, you can tell he's played a lot of college football games at a high level, and that matters to us. And so the more good players, great players you have, the better. And we want all those guys to be ready to rock and roll. So I'm really excited about who Zach is as a player. I'm really excited about all of our offensive line, really.
You had a nice pass team. So what do you think last day of camp?
I think that we definitely have that mentality for sure. And it starts with coach's temperature, what he brings every day, his motivation. And then it's really, to be honest with you, it's a player-led team. You know, you guys got experienced guys like Cam Heyward and TJ Watt and Minka, E-Rob. He doesn't get enough credit, in my opinion. You know, I think obviously Pete Queen, him coming in as a new player to us, me coming in here too, just the experiences we've had. D. Elliott, you think about Big Isaac up front. He's kind of a quiet killer up front. Doesn't say much, but his presence means a lot. Dan Moore means a lot too. I think we have a lot of courageous men. And I think Naj has been great too. You know, his presence means a lot. He's energetic every day at practice. When you have your best players giving their best effort every day, that means a lot. And so I think we have a great chance. But, you know, potential, my dad used to always say potential doesn't mean anything. You know, you haven't done it yet. So we got to do it. And that's the great part about this game. You get to go out there and pray every day that you get to be your best and love it and embrace the moments. And that's what we're going to do.
You had a nice pass down there at the end with Darnell Washington. What does that big target there provide you?
Yeah, big Darnell. He's I don't know, 6'8", about 305, running fast, big body. Just, you know, you give him a chance all the time down there, and he makes great plays. He ran a great route on that one, a huge play. He's been showing up all camp, you know, really all OTAs. I was really I noticed him from Georgia. I watched a lot of football, and I noticed his play at Georgia, and we were talking this morning. I was like, man, it feels like it's like his third or fourth year. It really feels like his fourth year, but it's really only his second. And it's been impressive just how knowledgeable he is, how competitive he is. Obviously, there's only so many human beings in the world that are that big and that can run that well and catch that good too. He's very skillful, so it's good to have him on our team.
You talked about the bonding off the field. How'd you feel in the home run derby? And
it was a good time, man. Everybody got after it. You know, we hit some bombs up to the moon. It was a tight race. I hit the last one over the fence, deep left, and it curves barely foul. I was like, oh. And so it was a good one. Justin did a good job. It was fun. We had a blast, man. Just everybody was hacking away.
All right, guys. All right, let's go.
Your first experience with us?
Yeah, it was good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.